Hi everyone, I'm Hannah. Thanks for being here. So I have made a few videos in the past about Weight Watchers, so you can go ahead and watch those. I'm not going to talk in this video. I want to keep it really short for you about Weight Watchers, but I have some more to come. But I thought this topic would really benefit me saying it out loud. I want to hear myself say this out loud, but also share this with you. I'm talking to you as if you were my friend, sitting across the table, and them saying, Hannah, I've seen your success in Weight Watchers or lifestyle changes around food. What do you recommend? And this is just one of many things, but one of them happens to be the conversation that you need to have with yourself regarding your mindset and just an overall, I am going to commit to food changes in my life. So with that said, some of you watching might live by yourself, so you don't need to really have this conversation with anyone besides yourself. But there are other people that you may have in your life that are directly impacted based on your new shift in your diet. So I had a conversation with myself how I was going to approach my husband at the time when I first started Weight Watchers, and I was definitely committed. It took me, by the way, side note, about maybe more than 2 months to fully commit and just say, okay, I really need to do this. So and then I talked to him about this and told him, you know, we had many small conversations about it, and I just wanted to dabble my toes in talking to him about it because it would directly impact him, and I wanted to make sure that he supported me, which he definitely did. I knew he would, but I just needed to do that for myself because I didn't have a lot of confidence. So what happened was at the time, we didn't have kids, so that makes it a lot easier. However, I was the one that cooked the meals in the house. I cooked, I would say 90% of the time, probably more than that. He worked longer hours, he got home later at night. So when he got home, dinner was ready, and I loved that. It was wonderful. Now it's actually completely swapped around. It's completely flipped. It's so interesting how life happens, but and we completely have, you know, flipped our diet in all of the better ways. But anyway, so I had a conversation with him, and I just wanted to make some really good points or strong points about this change. One was that there might be nights where I don't want to cook a lasagna because I'm going to want to eat that lasagna. So that's just one example. There might be nights where I don't cook at all because I've already eaten. Guys, if it were my way, I would eat at 4 p.m. and I'd be fine for the rest of the night. No dessert. But we eat at 5 in our house. I know some of you are like, I can't even do that. I have a coworker that can't eat anywhere before 7 because her family is so busy. But anyways, so we had that conversation and he was totally on board. And a lot of nights he would come home and it was total like wife guilt. I had already eaten. He put his food together and it worked, but there was a lot of guilt there. But I had to push through. He was fine with it. And I'm very blessed that he's in my life. So I know he watches my videos, so anyways. Anyway, so what ended up happening is I got onto the Weight Watchers app. I had plenty of time to peruse through the different meals, and I started making more meals, and 90% of the ones that I made, like 1 out of 5 were not good. And he really started liking those meals. So together we ate, especially on the weekends. We were very specific about going out to dinner because as a single couple, or sorry, as a couple without children, we ate out at restaurants a lot. It was something that we really enjoyed. So I had to kibosh that to maybe once a week. And it wasn't a reward. I never used that like, oh, I lost so many pounds, so we're gonna go to the carb house for dinner tonight. But we definitely limited our takeout. Anyways, he was fine with that. Takeout and going out to dinner. But, so I gotta put this on record. The Morningstar, what are the veggie burgers? I bought them. I loved them. I ate them all the time for dinner. Like for dinner, I don't even remember what I would have with them. But, so, and no bun, of course, but he would have like a burger, you know, on the grill, and I'd have this Morningstar thing. He's like, oh, how could you eat that? And he wasn't revulsed, but he kind of picked on the food, not me. He was fine with he was like, I don't know how you can stand that. That smells disgusting. But I will say, years later, my husband has made delicious veggie burgers from scratch. They're amazing, and he buys Morningstar stuff all the time and eats it. So it's amazing how things can change. So anyways, when I lost weight, he saw the progression, and naturally, because of the food that was in our house, he started making different decisions. And I noticed that when he would come home at nighttime, he would have his own choice of what he would want to make, instead of like the baked ziti or lasagna or any of those pasta dishes that we just loved. He did his own thing, and I started noticing that he had lots of salads, wraps. He ate lots of vegetables that were just in the house. And a lot of times, you know, we ate together, but we would kind of sometimes just do our own thing. So that worked. So having a conversation with your partner, if you're living with someone, having a conversation, just giving them a heads up and asking for support can go a long ways. If it doesn't, and someone's like against that or says, oh, I don't know if I can handle this, you might need to just make a little side plate for yourself and cook 2 different things if that's what's going to happen. I've heard many different ranges of what people do and how it works for them, and you will make it work. You will definitely make it work with or without support. So it's always better with support. But anyway, so I thought I would share that, and the relationships in your life are really important, and just know that it's awesome to have that support, and people might even surprise you and come around and, you know, drop weight with you, because that's what happened in our case. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.